I had already met Vanessa a number of times and was extremely taken with the way that she was able to discuss business, and I thought that she had a very analytical mind. And so, as I had already been part of the entrepreneur circle, I wanted just to have a one day away from the office with her, helping us consolidate what we were beginning to learn and take on board. I think the best thing about the day was to take Giles and I out of the business, and although we work together, live together, bring up a family together, it's amazing how different, slightly different our attitudes are towards what we're doing, or even just catching up and keeping our attitudes on the same track. So taking us out of the business for a day with someone guiding us through that day was really, really beneficial. You don't realise how good it's going to be until you're there, and you do need to have, I think, somebody who is completely not linked at all to the business to be able to do that with you. One of the things that was very revealing is that our clients are really Giles and I, because we're very much in that particular position ourselves. Our client market are really the same people that we mix with and that we are ourselves. And that was really revealing, because it helped me with my confidence, because I've always been quite hands-off with clients. That's been Giles's role. He deals with the clients all the time, but now that I'm marketing to them, I learned that I can just speak to them myself. Our children are schooled together, we have the same attitudes, we live in the same area, and it's very similar. And that was really revealing. That was a huge confidence boost, interestingly. Vanessa drew out who our clients were, and then basically drew us out to realise that actually our clients were very much who we are. And that was fantastic, actually. That was really fantastic. If you're looking for 30 new ideas to take away and you're going to implement, that's one thing. I wasn't. I was looking more for the essence of what I got from that day, which was a boost. Some ideas, some we'll run with, some we won't, through no fault of the idea. It's just as the business develops and as we understand ourselves from that day, certain things are more relevant or more necessary than other things. The light bulb moment is how exciting and exceptionally important learning is for the business. And for me as a person, I've just found it absolutely brilliant. Being part of everything that Vanessa does, we have completely changed our marketing. Over the last year, I've developed a huge and incredibly targeted personal database of prospective clients who, an absolutely enormous target master database, which has taken 14 months of extremely hard work. So we now go out with sort of like a hybrid newsletter, expertise on a regular basis with images. Everything about our business is about the quality of it and touching it and feeling it and being in a space and having someone design a space specifically for you using the best possible materials. You don't then just ping an email with a picture on it. Everything we do is utterly high-end, so down to our postage, our envelopes, our letterhead, the photographers that we use, the paper, the card, the phone calls, every single thing is followed up. Everything has a quality attached to it because that is our brand. Not only has it increased our number of leads, but I would say that 9 out of 10 people who come into Figura now are the right sort of client. Our conversion rate is over 90%, which is fantastic. It's exhausting. I would be prepared to put everything you possibly can into it. It should be exhausting, but I felt happily exhausted because sometimes you'll come out of a great amount of learning and you come out with perhaps a really big chunk of learning, but it's not broken down. You've got to break it down. You've got to do the work in order to know which bit's going to work for your business and which isn't. The difference between that, which is fantastic and a real boost, and a one-to-one or a one-to-two, as it was in our case, day with Vanessa, is that it is broken down and it is very much tailored to you and your business. She's very warm, she's very dynamic. I think that she has got the ability to pick things out of what you say and get some clarity. She was very clear as to how the day was going to be structured, so that, you know, to cut down on waffle time, because of course you get two business owners in one room and you can chat for hours about things that are not that important. And I knew that it was her that I wanted. We actually got offered quite a number of people who wanted to come and help us, but I knew that I wanted her from the moment I saw her speak. And I can see that further down the line I would definitely do the process again, because this is not something that we would only do once. We're doing it now, then we push on, then you get to another point and you need to reinvest again in order to find new avenues for the business. Yes, I definitely would recommend the process to others. I think you need to get the most out of it. I'd recommend you have a very, very clear idea of who your client is and what your budgets are and what your product is. And I know that sounds really basic, but just in your mind a really clear idea of those things, so that you can really use the day to push forward. But yes, I would recommend the day. Of course I'd recommend the day. It's been revolutionary for me, both things. It's been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
If you would like to book your own Super Success Accelerator with me, Vanessa Lanham-Day, go to our website www.on-track-marketing.co.uk, or just give me a call on 01483 426 577. Even if you just want to chat it through and find out if it's right for you. And I'm so confident that the Super Success Accelerator works that if you are not 100% happy that the advice you receive offers great value, I'll give you double your money back. Seriously, no kidding.